aim at the microphone, please.
Is it working? Wow.
Better? Okay, right then. Okay, so first of all we'd like to thank our guests, Mary Gentle, Dean Wayland, Martin Bauer, Chalice Kimberley and Fox for being here, entertaining us and putting up with the lunacy.
Some other thanks very much to all the stewards. You've all done sterling work, and I know we've relied on you, but come back again, we need you. I'd also like to thank Dave Anderson and his tech crew, all of them, because they've really helped. All of them? All of them. Especially Mr. Anderson, who's been running around like a dervish. I'd like to thank all of you, because without you, I will be standing up here looking at even more of a pillar than I do already. Let's put it this way, I'll be talking to a chair. Okay.
Stewards wouldn't put them out.
I'd also like to thank the committee. We've put in a lot of hard work over the last year, haven't we, guys?
Yeah.
All right, we've put a lot of hard work in over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It starts easy, and then suddenly the last month is...
It's shit, be honest.
I'd also like to thank Sharon. She did a lot of hard work on a lot of the costumes. All the costumes, I believe, in the rubber duckies.
Not
Dave's costume.
Oh,
I don't think we should thank her for Dave's costume in the masquerade. One or two of the other costumes that are around. The grunts was all her makeup, and the Klingon soap grunt was all her makeup, and it wasn't her fault my head fell off.
But Gary, you look better in the grunts makeup.
Yeah. And I'd like to thank the hotel. Again, they've looked after us. They put up with us and all the craziness.
Right, so far the charity money comes to £575.25. There's still the turkey readings to come, so we still want all the money you've got left over now at the end of the convention. Now there's nothing else to buy, so spend all your money there. Okay?
Okay. Down here later on after the closing ceremony, there's a board here with the short list of books we're going to have turned into a talking book. We need to choose 4 or 5 for the organisation to choose one. 5.
We need 5.
Reliably told by our treasurer. So we need to choose 5. So choose your favourite one, and we'll probably take the best of the top 5. Okay? Right. Competition winners. We did have some competitions. Have you got the... Did anybody enter the con book quiz?
There was one sick person.
Right.
And she didn't get them all right, and she didn't find them all.
But she got more than anybody else.
Oh, yes.
Fine. We'll get to that. Okay, masquerade. Right. First of all, for best original entry was Liz Woodburn as Dwayne. The next one was best media related, Sharon Dunsford as Dr. Tashar. Was Dave Trace as God knows.
Sickest entry, actually.
Fine. It works the same way. If you remember 2 years ago, I won the sickest entry.
Thank you, I haven't been sick enough to talk me to doing it.
I was innocent. I was talking.
Yeah.
You wanted to get into fishnets.
Your fishnet. Why didn't you have it? Because I terrorised him when I sat on his lap.
The Judge's Discretionary Award went to Simon and Toria as Sapphire and Steel. Oh, and I'd like to announce the founding of the Simon and Toria fan club.
Absolutely fabulous idea, Gary.
Thank you, Adam. Right. And an extra award by the judges, the award for most mystifying was to Gilbert Edler.
I was drunk at the time, right?
It's still on.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, if anybody else wants to put their names down for the pasta pig out, there are approximately 15 places left available, so...
We need to know it.
We need to know, yeah, as soon as possible. Yeah.
Right. Another short story. The short story competition winner. There was a load of them. We sat through for ages and ages. The winner, A.J. Russell. Do you believe in you, Sunshine?
Can I print it in Drake's drum?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Is he got any choice?
No, not at all.
Right. We also had a look through and decided the others were very highly recommended. The short story by Liz Woodburn and the author who's unnamed who wrote Reality Bites.
Go on, own up. Who was it?
Oh, all right.
That's you.
We did have an art competition, and we even had an entry. However, we looked at the entry and realised he really did deserve an award for it. He worked very hard. Ian Hiscox for his wooden turned planet. He also makes a mean backlet.
Okay. For the photography competition, we again had a great deal of entries. And so, we are awarding the prize to Sam Bennett.
Photographs I've seen for a long time.
So what's this one get printed?
Right. The combo quiz. We had an entry.
You did?
Who won?
The entry did.
Attached the entry.
Yes.
Anybody?
Sharon, come on down. Press it right.
See, you should enter these quizzes. You must be the only one. In a week's time or 2 weeks' time, when you go home and finally read them on the book, I know all those.
Right.
It's getting
We've decided to award to the people who actually caught the Klingons. So the prizes go to Simon Drew, Toria Hills and Mickey Thompson.
As it was a silly item, we thought we'd give them a silly prize. It's about crunchy. Mickey unfortunately isn't. So those two can get.
Yes, you can nick some of them and take them for us.
Yeah. Then one or two might reach you, yeah? What, maybe? Okay. The spaceship building? We had, well, lots of people entered actually, and Sharon did the dirty on them and moved them all around, so effectively all three entries were made by everybody. So everybody who enters wins. After the closing ceremony, come and pick up the prize. For an additional thing, we've asked Martin to judge them and come up with his favourite. Most resembles your classic Jerry Anderson type model.
You haven't got any strings on it.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's got to be the dog. The dog. Alright, the one that most represents a 2-year-old. Very well. Later on...
I mean, this is where K9 started and he went off track a little bit.
Later on, Dean will take the dog outside and hack it to tiny little pieces. Thank you very much.
Third team have already whopped knackers on.
Take all the best bits.
The second team,
The tastiest
there was
bits.
correct equipment, and the third team whopped it off and didn't got around.
If the second team want to put it back on just before he hacks it to death, I'm sure Dean will.
Want to take it and run away?
Right.
Everyone's going to go for good home.
Okay, you've done the classroom pizza, right?
Been done.
We want to advertise another convention. The Armadacon 7. Theoretically, we're still going to be here. Theoretically, we're still going to be going. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, so please, I'd like to see you again for Armadacon 7. I'm not sure the exact date, but it's 2 weeks later than this one. It's the 3rd week in November.
19th, 20th, 21st.
Thank you, boss. She thinks. Check your calendar.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's the 3rd weekend. Okay? Do that.
I'll take registrations now.
Oh, there is a cheap rate. If you go up and nobble Dominic, throw money at it, which you can gratefully receive, a deposit or
No,
even the
that's
full
not
price.
the best
I
word
think
for it.
it's £15.
£15, and they can pay a £5 deposit to guarantee that.
See? A bargain.
What
He cuts his own throat for this.
Champagne on the wrists.
Form another woman again.
Right, after the closing ceremony will be the turkey readings, just to make sure you haven't forgotten. So, come along, raise lots more money. What have we got? I can't see that!
You don't want to
Adrift in
know.
the stratosphere,
Oh, no!
Whoa!
the atom chasers into bed, the swordsman of Mars. Yes! And John Carter's space detective.
We also have turkey audio.
Yes, we will be throwing sounds at you as well that you won't want to do. So bring your checkbooks, make it ready.
Well, when you sneaked in here,
No, no cocktail.
Not without giving the game
Will be disallowed. £5 fine.
No.
Right.
This is the
After the turkey reading, there will be a makeup and special effects workshop done by Sharon and Mike Grace. Hopefully, you can give him a ring, eh?
He's on his way, I believe.
And after that, probably around 4, 5 o'clock, I think.
Either of the two.
Half 5,
Recognise
6
you
o'clock.
want to think
After, 100 towards half 5. Hopefully not too
But people
Martin will be doing the second
beginning's
half
too
of the
dark,
slide
at the end.
show. You saw the first half, you
William?
know how good it was.
Shut up.
He's going to
It's a
show
transform
lots of new slides and answer lots of new questions. Ones that have never been asked before.
By anybody present.
Yeah. And now, just our last word from our wonderful chair.
Very, very brief word, like the opening ceremony. Big thank you to Gary and Sharon for doing the MC. Gary especially for the money round. And once again, thank you all for coming. I really do